Alright guys, what's up? We gotta go bait again. I didn't post 2 videos last week. I know, I'm sorry. I will post it this week. I just was struggling with some schoolwork. I had to get handed in because I'm not going to school right now. Well, only 1 day a week. So I'm sorry about that. But this week I will, this Wednesday. So yeah, pretty good. And then next weekend, there's gonna be a 2-day hunting video. It'll get uploaded on November 3rd. Or no, November 4th, sorry. But anyway, yeah. We're out to go to Shellbrook and we're gonna bait. So yeah. See you when we get there. Alright, we're just at the first spot where we left that trail cam on that trail. I'm just firing up the laptop. We're gonna look at the chip real quick. So yeah, I'll show you if there's anything on it. Already got a picture of doe. This is like the first day. So yeah, that's a good sign. There's that 3x2 that we had on camera the last time we had the trail cams out. It's a cow moose. That's kind of cool. Alright, we just left that camera there because like I had 3 different deer and a moose coming in on that trail. No scent, no nothing. So that's good because that trail's a main trail later in the rut, and with a doe going on that trail constantly, that'll be nice for when it gets to the middle of November for the rut. So I think we're good there. Alright, so these are the new trail cameras we bought last week. We're just gonna put these out today. Just going out on a little trail. I think it's a pretty heavily used trail. So yeah, go do that. You just press on, hey, and leave it. Alright, we're just going to bait right now. Check chips and see what we got out at the blind there. We're doing half bales. So we got a pitchfork now, so we'll just fluff all the old hay up and we'll just use a lot of oats. So yeah. Alright, we're all baited now. Just looking at the chip that was in the stealth cam, so I'll let you know if there's anything on it. 10:25, me. 10:36, 10 minutes after there was deer here. Alright, we decided to leave because yeah, we saw those pictures. There's 10 minutes after we left. We still gotta put another trail cam and get that set up. And that'll put us at like 15 minutes after we baited and put scent out. So we just want to get out of here before there's deer because we don't want to get trapped in. But yeah, anyways, I'll show you where we put that camera. And we're out of here. We'll go look at pictures in the truck. I just want to get out of the forest. You can see the trail camera right there. So basically, that it's focusing on my arm. That tree is cut in half. There's 2 trails, and they fork like that. Right where that trail cam is, over there. So yeah. Anyways, we're out of here. That group of does looks like they stay and eat for quite a while. We'll let you know if there's anything else on these cameras here. That's the 20th at like 3 in the morning. Okay. It's from when it snowed on Thanksgiving. A few deer in there. Another couple does during the day. Alright, a couple more does. And one thing we were just talking about here is that not having a lot of bucks or many bucks on camera right now isn't the end of the world, because if we can keep these does coming in, there's food. By the time they're rutting, like, you gotta keep in mind, it's not even November yet, so the bucks will come in once they start rutting. As long as we can keep all these does here all day, every day, right? There'll be something big come in at some point. So yeah, anyways, let's keep going through these pictures. We're at about at 1,000 in, and we're only 2 days in, so there's a lot on this chip. This is the 21st. There wasn't a lot during this day. A couple does anyhow. There's that little 2x3. That'll be a good little deer to have coming in. So that'll make the bigger bucks mad, right? There's that little like forked deer, so yeah, that's the 21st still. On the 22nd, the pictures were real foggy, but there was a moose in. Couldn't really see it, but yeah, anyways, we'll keep scrolling through here. Oh, there we go. A little bit nicer 4x4. Still not even remotely close to a shooter, but nice 4x4. Good to see some bigger horns. Perfect. 537, 10, 23, 25. Goes from this. 944. This thing's a tank. I passed him up last year. I'll insert a picture right here. And yeah, he has grown a lot. Holy man, I am so thankful I passed him last year. Perfect. He's gonna be pretty hard to pass, but let's see if Peter Griffin shows up. This is one we've never had. You can see he's got a little tiny drop tine right there. Definitely not a shooter, but that's sweet. Completely different genetics than we've ever had in there. Okay, we think, because he's got both those little forks, like they fork down at the end of the beam. We'll insert a picture of Booner right here. He had that exact kind of like style, like both sides, and he has that like goofy like that going up. He has that too, so I'm thinking that's my old target buck Booner's genetics, which would be sweet because this thing's gonna be crazy in 2 years. This is that other angle, that older spy point we had out there. Not bad. We got one of those newer cameras, so it'll take way better pictures than this. There's that littler buck from that one morning there, sniffing around for the does, so yeah. There's that nicer 4. Perfect. I think this is that buck with the split on the beam there. I'm just gonna zoom in real quick. Yep. Huh. Okay, well, I'll take a better look at him later. Alright, we're on the way home now. We'll let you know when we get there, because we're gonna go over a couple of those bucks a little harder and just look. So yeah. Alright, so we got that deer, 433, 441. He's in there at the bait. Got a decent little 4x4. Nothing too crazy. Then there's this big buck in here. Had him on camera last year, as you guys saw. Just some more pictures of him. He's gonna be nice. This is a different deer. Have a picture of his dad earlier, as you saw. So yeah, that's pretty much all the big deer there. We got those 2 extra trail cameras out, so that's nice. We got them on a couple different trails, as you saw. Should be great. I don't think we're gonna check those on the trails next week. I think we'll do it the week after, and just see what's kind of happening, and then we'll leave them until after deer season for sure. So yeah, anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we're hunting next week, so it's great. See you in the next one.